Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we worked on some more facility upgrades for liquefiers, chemical plants. Was there anything else in there? No, just chemical plants and liquefiers. There'll be more in there, almost certainly. And so, we used those upgraded facilities to swap out those liquefiers, chemical plants, and the like in our acid production systems to increase their capacity. Also the hydro plants, just to make us, generate stuff faster. More faster, which is where we're at. Because we have trains. They're piling up, waiting to unload and load, so we need to keep that moving. And also, we need a little bit of hydrofluoric acid as part of our tungsten process, which is where we are going to be working today. So we got the pipe with the hydrofluoric acid coming over here. We're going to have to convert that into... what we're going to have to convert that into... hydrogen fluoride gas is what we're going to have to do. You don't need that. And then we combine the hydrogen fluoride gas with the tungsten oxide we already have. And we make tungsten hexafluoride gas. And then we put that in there. We turn that into tungsten powder. We'll get some fluorite ore. And we'll have to send that fluorite ore back to the hydrofluoric acid production to get turned back into acid. So, that's great. We'll work on that. So, let's get to it. So first things first, let's get... Oh, right. Temporarily, for the time being, we're going to disable our personal roboport so that we don't actually install anything, because I need to have an example. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. We are making... hexafluorosilicic acid. No. Wait, am I looking at the right thing? No, I am not. Those are not the right thing at all. Okay. And we need 2 of those, right? No. We need 1 of them. All right. This we can actually install. All right, put a tank on there. Do I want to actually start to switch over to using substations? Might be a good idea to switch over and start using substations. All right, we'll plan in a substation. Actually, I'll just go ahead and put that in there. All right, so now what we use is our liquefiers. Right, we need this to be this. There we go. It's been installed. I need you to make Hydrogen fluoride gas and purified water. Oh, we need purified water, so this isn't going to work. You know, it would be good if I was actually paying attention to what my ingredients are. You can still be there. See, here's purified water. Is this actually producing enough purified water to feed the system? No, wait a minute. That's... No, I was looking at the wrong recipe. That's the right one. Okay, okay, let's... Alright, so this is fluoric wastewater, which we want to send back the whole process. Right? Actually, we need to extend this out. Alright, and so what you are doing is you are making hydrogen fluoride gas. Actually, no. The way we want to do this... Tungsten hexafluoride. Oh, I keep putting this in the wrong spot. I am... really having a lot of trouble today to getting stuff where they're supposed to be. Alright, you're going to drop there. You're going to drop there. There we go. Okay, so we're going to have our tungsten hexafluoride. Alright, tungsten hexafluoride. And then we have a blast furnace. Which... Oh, blast furnace 4. Okay, good. Now, does that need any sort of solid input? Just fuel. Okay, it's not a problem. Alright, so you're making tungsten powder. And then what we're going to need is we're going to need our... What's carbon? I could use carbon as a fuel. But no, we're going to use... Okay, we're going to use coke as a fuel. And then out of here, we are going to get 15 per second tungsten powder plus 1.9 per second fluorite ore. The tungsten powder, I'm going to put on a loader. Tungsten powder. Okay. Just in case we do expand this, we'll put that like this, and that's going to wrap around the next process. The fluorite ore is going to get dumped into... Where is the fluorite ore listed? There. I'm going to dump that into a passive provider. Big passive provider. Actually, do we want to do passive provider or active? No, passive should be fine. Alright, and then we're going to put a passive or a requester chest on the other end. And then we'll just fly the fluorite ore over where it needs to be. Okay, so we've got that done. We've got that done. Oh, did the other one get installed? I don't remember. We just finished that. Now we need to bring over some cobalt. Yep, it did. Need to bring over some cobalt. And we need to powderize it. Actually, this is going to go somewhere else for a little bit. Alright, cobalt ore, or cobalt ingots. I need cobalt ingots. Let's actually come up to that tungsten ore line and run across here. Actually put you underground through there. We'll need how many? We'll just need 3 assembly machines making cobalt powder. Actually, if we're doing it this way, then we don't need to put that gap in there for the power line. Cobalt powder. right, and then we need to take our cobalt powder and our tungsten powder and run them through powder mixers. Which I don't seem to have on me. Am I making them? No. We don't have powder mixer 3s. Do I have powder mixer 2s? Or powder mixer 1s? I have powder mixer 1s. Okay then. We have powder mixer 1s. Alright, we need to get over there. Actually, one thing I want to do. Oh, right, because I don't have any electric engine units. Well, we'll let some of that get installed. Okay, the coke's through. Actually, is there anything that I want to have research running on? They've kind of not done much research. Gunships. You know, do it. So I want to build a cargo plane. Alright, so we're over at the bot production facility. It really isn't doing anything right now. But what we are doing here is we are making the electric engine units. And so I want to grab some of those. We need a lot of those. Let's get rid of some of this stuff is just taking up space. That's like that. I don't need those lamps. I don't need that extra rail signal. We can go store that. I have a bunch of locomotives and cargo wagons. I'll keep those. All right. We want you in a passive provider chest. In just a second. I need like 150 of them. Well, I got enough actually to make what I want. There we go. Cargo plane. All right. Now this doesn't have a whatever it is, a grid on it, an equipment grid. So it can't be used to build anything, but it can be used to get around a bunch. And no risk of smashing into things and destroying stuff. So, very good for me. Also, no risk of being squished by a train. Since I have a well-built-out logistics system, I don't... Like, the truck is becoming increasingly obsolete. It was very useful when the logistics system was not built out, but now that it is... Alright. So, first things first, we need to... say we want a powder mixer 2 and a powder mixer 3. All right, and powder mixer 2 is going to be requesting. Actually, we're going to put the requester up here so they can get shared. No, not there. We're going to put it there. Well, maybe we could have put it there. It doesn't matter. We want to request powder mixer 1s. Drop there. Why do we have... Are those filters or crystallizers on this belt? What's going on? It's the ones. Oh! Because of that. That is why that is broken. Okay. No problem. We can clean that up. That's easy. All right, so you need aluminum, concrete bricks. And brass stuff, as usual. All right, what do you want? You want titanium gear wheels, reinforced concrete bricks, and titanium plates. All right, we're not going to do that. No. They need to have their own. Okay, there we go. Now I have some of those. Alright, let me go ahead and get back over to where I was. Okay. So. We have our cobalt powder now. Okay, wrap that around. Bring this over. Bring it down. 3, powder mixer 3s. All making a tungsten powder mixture. And the rate is 30 per second coming off of all 3 of them. So I will ooh, they would need to be split up to do that. Okay. So be it. Okay. And then, finally, we need to use our sintering ovens to take our 30 per second tungsten powder mixture and make our 30 per second tungsten plates. Desert tree, we don't need that. Go store it. I mean, we might use it for something at some point, but we don't need it right now. I don't need all of these filtration units. You can go ahead and put them away. Yeah, all of them. Are we? Nope, we're outside the logistics range. Oh, we'll fix that a little bit. Okay. All right, our sintering ovens are here. I'm going to use inserters. To feed them. Because we should be able to feed them with inserters. But I'm going to use loaders to unload them. All right, and there we are. Go ahead and load them into a passive provider chest. It's a requester chest. We'll get it loaded onto a rail accessible loading bay soon. Okay, there we go. Now, what we need to do is we need to figure out what it is we're going to be doing with this fluoric wastewater. No, we'll just mimic the fluoric acid pipe heading back. And then I guess we just hook straight into that. Or, let's do it like this. Let's say we want... We wanted to come out here and go into a tank. And then we'll put that tank in the logistics system to get installed. And then we want a pump. Perfect. Alright, so once that's installed, this whole system should just run. Ooh, the other thing we need, before we wrap up... Actually, I can do it from here. Is all the way over here. Oh, no, we are going to have to go in there and modify it. Okay, so I will have to install it manually. So wait for these deliveries to arrive. And here, we'll put in a passive requester, not a passive, just a requester chest. Requester chests. I already had them, of course. let's do it like this. And we're going to demand all of the fluorite ore. Why do we have a traffic jam? Because we apparently have a traffic jam. Alright. Hold on. One more thing to do before we call it a day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and say, you know what? We're going to turn all of these into that. See, hold on. Let me back you up even further. There we go. Why are you just creeping forward like that? Why do we not have any signals over here? There we go. And we should probably have another signal. Or two here. There we go. Alright. That should hopefully have fixed the problem. Ooh, we're getting a lot of queuing here at the refueling, but that might clear out in just a minute. Alright, but we'll go ahead and stop here for now. And, with the tungsten, we can now make what we need to make to build our nuclear power plant. So I think that is going to be the objective for next time. Is to get our nuclear power plant up and running. Or at least start the process. Here is why we can't do that. Okay. Alright, I need to figure this out. But we'll stop here. So